Okay, breeders, my name's Al Gibbons, and as most of you know from watching videos last year, I run the Peach Classic Loft, and we put out a weekly video to let everybody know where we're at. And as we are right now, we got the first birds in. There was a couple that came in before I went to Vegas, and then after we come back from the I-Pigeon Gala, the birds are already coming in. So far right now we got 40 birds in the first week, which I think is just amazing that there's that many people that are ready to support the race, and it should be a good time. This year we've got quarantine lofts. I noticed last year when I started bringing birds in and stuff, I was using one of the sections in the race loft, and I just wasn't happy that the way that turned out, bringing new birds in, even though they were sectioned off. It's not worth the risk or the chance that you take that you might bring something in. So this year we built 2 new quarantine lofts, and the way it's going to work, all the birds that come in that week are going in one building. Our quarantine process takes 13 days to make sure we get the bird wormed, vaccinated, treated for the major diseases, and then his second worming is 10 days, so you kill the life cycle of the worms, and then after we get all that done, then they'll get moved in. Today is Sunday, February 18th. The first group of birds is ready to be moved in tomorrow, which was this first loft. This is the birds that came in this week. The new birds will start coming in on Tuesday when the post office opens in this building, and we're going to clean that out tomorrow, bleach everything, and then burn the loft, make sure it's sterilized, clean, and then all birds that come in will be in that building, and then they'll spend 12 days or so in there before they get moved into the race loft, and that'll give me time to get this group through and put them in. Then we'll bleach and burn that loft, sterilize it, and we'll just be on a rotation. About every 12 or 13 days I'll be cleaning the building out, putting them in, and that should allow for each week the birds coming in to have a perfectly clean loft to come in and go through our quarantine process. So far, as of this morning, I looked, we had 351 perches reserved. We got 40 birds here already. It's really looking like it's going to be a super year for Peach Classic. We're actually we're working on the race loft this week. Started a couple days ago. We had 8 holes come through for the stall traps. We've increased that to 16 holes, and we're building a new landing board that comes out 4 foot. I noticed last year we got so many birds, they didn't have enough room to move around, and we're working on it, so I'm not going to show you, but in next week's video it'll all be done, and I'll walk you through the race loft, exactly what we're doing, how we're going to do it to get your bird settled, trap trained, and then where they're actually flying around the house. But as far as this week, we're still in the quarantine process, and I'm real happy to see that this many people are supporting me. I will bring up one note. I went to the I-Pigeon Gala. We had a table there and set it up. As a pigeon flyer myself, some of the people I met there have been legends in the sport. It was just unreal. I would recommend to anybody who flies pigeons, go at least once to the I-Pigeon Gala. It was just amazing to me the amount of people that I got to meet, who I've looked up to and thought I want to be like them one day racing pigeons. Alright guys, it's kind of a gloomy day. We're working on the building, but I wanted to put out the first one. This is week 1, and we'll continue this through the rest of the year. Well, I think it's about 40 weeks before we get to the final race, and you'll get a weekly video update. And then look forward, because next week we're going to give a loft tour, how we work everything. You get your bird trap trained and settled before they actually get let loose. Guys, enjoy your Sunday.